Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Curator's Corner here at the National Civil War Naval Museum. And as always, that is a mouthful to say. I'm Jeff Seymour, curator and historian here at the museum. Today we're looking at one of our working exhibits, and this is a lot of science and fun stuff for us to deal with on a regular basis, and this is our electrolysis tank. Electrolysis is actually a very simple process. And one of the crazy things is we never want to combine electricity and water. We want to avoid that. But here we're running a very low ampage through water in order to remove as much as possible rust, or in scientific terms, iron oxide or ferrous oxide. The process we've been using is a brass anode or sacrificial rod, and brass is largely made up of copper and other materials. Copper, though, when you put through this process, creates a byproduct. Now, you attach the positive charge to the brass anode, the sacrificial rod. The iron artifacts themselves, you're running the negative part of the current through those artifacts. So in essence, what you're doing is the current is pulling the rust from the iron artifacts to the brass anode. Now, the inherent problem with using brass in this process such as this is that it creates a cloud in the water. What you're actually producing is copper sulfide or copper salt. And this creates a lot of problems. Today, we are going to experiment with a few things. Some individuals have gotten some really good experimental work out of graphite rods as a sacrificial rod. So we're going to experiment with that for a while, and we're going to change this brass rod to a graphite rod, and we're going to put a new artifact in the tank to work with. So ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us, and we'll keep up with this over time. We'll clean this tank, and we'll put that graphite rod in there, and we'll see how it goes for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, through the magic of time-lapse photography, it's taken us about 3 hours to clean the tank and position a new type of rod on our tank and place a new artifact inside the tank. This is a ladle that was recovered from the Jackson and is part of the material that a blacksmith would use aboard a ship. And we're going to use this as that test artifact along with our anode of graphite here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another edition of Curator's Corner. We hope to see you next time at the National Civil War Naval Museum and at www.portcolumbus.org.